And with that, it does look like we are clear to proceed. The thumbs up is given. Fight!
And the last round is commencing. We've got high energy from both teams. None of them want to let this go.
Obviously, incredibly hard to find these absolute giants from the ISCA team. Yeah, it's the great showman's I mean, Ben is famous for his incredible showmanship and big exaggerating fights. Yeah. Oh, what a incredible
That
takedown.
is Owen Byrne down on the ground. Unfortunately, one of the heavy punchers lost out to other heavy punchers.
Now, we can see that this is a
that's gonna leave a
4v5 at the moment for the ISCA team. So they're really, really doing well at the moment. They're pummeling, absolutely pummeling the White Company fighter in the corner. And getting absolutely dismantled. Oh, what an incredible head rip from the massive ISCA fighter on the, I believe it's James from White Company. Now, he has to be very, very careful not to go against the neck of his opponent, as that could be a penalty or a disqualification, depending on the severity. Oh.
They're calling for the hits, and it complied.
Incredible shot that took down that White Company fighter. All he needed.
Fight.
And we have started. Teams are meeting up in the middle of the list straight away, and no one's wasting any time.
Okay, and this is a White Company 1 fighting against the Northern Wolves. Obviously, White Company, the infamous, incredible team, they should technically have it in the bag. However, the Northern Wolves have made incredible progress in the last couple of years. But we've got the first takedown for White Company from Oleg, and a beautiful performance there and teamwork between Martin and Oleg to take that fighter down. We got another one down for the Northern Wolves, and it is now 2v5. Now that is
They're looking for the big shots, and
right,
it's over.
And it's over, that's right.
Obviously, they probably plan to do the same here on home field. And second round has commenced.
And we're coming up to round 2 of this fight. So some switches there, lots of halberds on the White Company side. Now the Northern Wolves are pushing.
Big hits from Jake Coles.
Big hits. Oh.
And even bigger hits from Kai.
That's right. Wow, you could hear the audience gasp for air when when those shots were landing. Well, great headlock from Jake. Oh, and a beautiful head
JP
toss.
strike with fury.
Amazing. Right, so we've got 3 versus 4 for the White Company team. Now, who's holding is Alex, and I believe it's Simon on the other side. We also got Kieran. And yeah, this is a tough position to be in from the Northern Wolves. They have to make something happen. Oh, it looks like we have an armor failure from the White Company fighter who's got sat down. So we are back to 3v3, which is kind of, well,
this is where
surprising.
The Wolves, they really show the strength and experience. One of the things they're world famous for is grinding. They will stand there and take it, and they will make it last.
That was a big hit from JP. Okay,
he's
it looked like the
feeling that.
fighter. It looked like the fighter from the Northern Wolves team was suffering from pain, and JP kindly didn't hit him, but it looked like it was just his weapon that got dislodged. Oh, what a beautiful toss from Martin.
One hit for the
using
road.
an opponent.
Beautiful disarming strike. He can do nothing
incredible.
now.
And
he takes a knee and probably.
And we are back again, and confident stride from the Glasgow team, getting right into the clinch. Oh, very dynamic fight from the BMC fighters. Oh, and a beautiful double takedown from the Glasgow Swordbreakers. Wow, the Scots are bringing the pain, and oh, this is turning very quickly against the BMC. Not where they want to be. Oh, nice takedown from the BMC fighter. Slightly equaling the chances. It is still 4v3. Now, can the BMC team slow this down? We can see that one of the BMC fighters is putting a valiant effort against the two Glasgow Swordbreakers. Oh, they're really putting a lot onto him. But he's holding like an absolute mountain. And, you know, this is exactly what they want to do. He wants to hold these two big fighters down and allow his teammates to make the difference somewhere else. And the Glasgow Swordbreakers must realize, and he does, saving with a beautiful charge, saving his teammate and turning the tide, realizing that he's wasting time over here with this BMC fighter in the corner. Oh, and we can see one of the smaller beautiful hemp and bump attempt here from the Glasgow Swordbreakers fighter, whose Aventail is showing the Three Towers club, which is also another smaller Scottish club. Oh, that looked like a really painful axe to the arm. Incredible effort, incredible effort. So the BMC team has to do something quick because that fighter who is occupying the two can't last forever. Okay, we've got a little bit of a rotation. I like how nice head rip, and they score a takedown. Incredible. Now it is dire for the BMC team. It's 4 versus 2 now, and yeah, the BMC fighters are stuck in the corners. Now the two Glasgow fighters are doing an incredible job getting one of the BMC fighters out of the corner, and oh my god, with the mount over the helmet, that round one goes. That's right, and here we go, the round 2 of this bout. Oh, beautiful stiff opening from the Glasgow fighter, and this is it, a very dynamic round. You can see Mary George, who's our marshal, running around the list, trying to avoid these fighters, and a beautiful takedown from the Glasgow fighter on that BMC fighter. And we got a beautiful suicide in the middle of
beyond
the wrist.
even. We're not even anymore. So the power play goes to Scotland.
What an incredible trip. Very nice, very nice. I love the hemp and bump attempt. So it is now the familiar situation of a 3v2 for the Glasgow Swordbreakers. The Axeman is getting to work. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a lot of weight that is being put on these fighters, and it's over. 3 versus 1. The fight is cold. That is going to... Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is round 1 of this bout between Invicta and Draig from Wales. Obviously, Invicta, beautiful charge now, unsuccessful, unfortunately, for the Invicta fighter. But yeah, Invicta, an incredibly experienced team. So it's all up to Draig to prove themselves out here.
They do not look like the same Welsh team we're used to, so they're fairly new as a club as relativity goes. There's one mastermind behind it, just basically dragged an entire team together, made them grow, trained them all, nothing. They're getting stronger every year, and now they're keeping Invicta on the toes, one Invicta fighter on the ground.
Wow,
what is this? One of the teams that is usually fated to land 3rd, 2nd place almost every time, and Draig is giving it to them.
So we can see that the Draig fighter, great awareness, coming up to save his teammate who's being squashed by the number 15 in the corner. Good awareness. Now, obviously, they are up 1 man, which is great. So the fighter that went down is Roland, who is actually one of the key fighters from the Invicta team. That's surprising. Great charge. Unfortunately, unsuccessful. And we had a suicide at the far side of the list. And yes, it looks like this fight is slightly slowing down a little bit. turning into a lot of individual engagements. Now it is still one fighter up for the Draig team. Can they make a difference here? I'm going to say I'm surprised. Invicta would be struggling here, but credit's due where credit's due. Incredible performance so far from the Draig guys. Now we've got another Invicta fighter coming down. Beautiful teamwork. And it's a nightmare scenario here for the Invicta guys. It's 2 versus 4, and they're absolutely swarming their opponents. What they need to be doing really is working together to see if they can well, secure these takedowns relatively quickly, because right now what is happening is 4 guys are wasting their energy on two fighters. That's not what you want to do.
Well, Invicta really don't want to lose this. They're going to grind until the bitter end. The power play is still going. It's...
Oh my God, what a turn of events! The 2 Draig fighters have made a big oopsie and fell over a fallen fighter. Bring this back to 2v2. Wow, what an...
2v1.
Wow, and a comeback from Invicta, using these fallen fighters to turn this around. Wow,
It's
what an incredible performance. Fantastic comeback. Incredible. Okay, let's see. That's right. So round 2 commences. Confident stride from the Invicta fighters. They're going into the half of the Draig team. Ooh, with an early takedown from Invicta, and another takedown. Beautiful performance. So again, this, and a third takedown. Oh, looks like the fighter has an axe stuck in his brig. And this is it. 5 versus 1. The second round goes to Invicta. Wow.
And the fight has commenced. We got the big axe going high, but they're meeting a head-on collision straight to the start. First ISCA fighter goes down.
Oh, great first takedown from Oleg, and JP second takedown. Oh, and a big fall in the middle. ISCA coming out with fire and fury out here.
Good disarming strike from Kai Robinson. That axe went straight out of the hand.
But unfortunately, oh, that was a big hit that made the ISCA fighter sit down. But yeah, here we go. Round 2, White Company 1 versus ISCA, and a beautiful charge rushing in. Yes, and a beautiful takedown from Oleg quite early in the fight.
High knee trying to get a head rip in from Oleg.
Barney's getting a takedown as well. And JP with the axe bringing the pain. Ooh, that was a big shot to the back of Ben. They're marching forward to it, you know. The Scots have great energy about them. And here we go, round 1 of this fight. Got some good movement in the middle of the list. And great head rip attempt.
Beautiful switch. Unfortunately.
And a White Company fighter coming down. That is, I believe, Kai. Nope, that was not Kai. Kai is on White Company 1. Easy to get confused with the big guys. Well, so White Company is in a little bit of trouble here as the one man down. We've got 2 Scottish fighters against Luke there in the corner. And they need to make things happen. Now we can see the middle fighter from Glasgow doing a little bit. Oh, what an incredible side kick.
That's how you do a trip.
Wow.
To play to win. You need to match that aggression, you need to match that energy, and also you need to match that viciousness. As you can see with White Company 1, with this strike to put someone down properly. You can't play nice.
Oh, we've got a White Company fighter taken down in that far left corner. Quite a few suicides here, and unfortunately, the White Company team is one man down. It's 3 versus 2.
Seems like Sean Go is struggling to get out of the headlock and get away from bodies.
That's right. So it's Owen and Sean on the White Company side of things, and these two fighters are relatively light against the Scots, who are looking pretty beefy. And wow,
He sacrificed his friend for that kill.
That's right.
2
yes.
against 1. Will Owen make it?
So it looks like Owen has lost his weapon and he's disarmed, so cannot defend himself. Owen is the White Company fighter in the middle. Now he's an incredibly resilient lad, and I'm sure he can withstand the 2 Scottish fighters, you know, grappling with him. But he needs to get out of that gridlock and grab a weapon to be able to effectively go on the offense to make the difference here.
That's very easy to say. I don't think the Scots are going to let him out over their dead bodies. They got him locked in, they got the time on their side, and they have him down!
And they get the takedown. I must say, this should be a great fight. Round 1. Here we go. Okay, so a slightly more cautious approach from both of these teams, and neither wants to commit too much into this bout straight off the bat.
No one wants to make the first mistake.
That's right. Oh, incredible energy from the Invicta fighters. Now, someone lost their weapon. Not sure which fighter that is. Oh, with a beautiful takedown from Ewan on the Invicta fighter. That guy is got a famous takedown where he slips down and then springs back up, making the fighters on top of him slipping. But everybody
Ewan is a legend in his own right. He used to be known as absolutely immortal because there was nothing you could do to him that even made him react.
That's
now,
right.
He's down there laying out the law, going for pain compliance, so number 3 in the right corner.
So we've got 2 Invicta fighters down right now, and yeah, this is looking like a dire situation for them. They really need to make things happen, and oh my God, incredible charge! Woof! Now, you're going to struggle to any other fighter, that would be a takedown. However, if you do this to Ewan, who is... Some describe him like a stump, you know? This man is just so hard to shift, and yeah, he's not going to be so easy to get taken down. Now, we've got another takedown happening at the other side of the list for the Northern Wolves, so it is now 4 versus 2.
He's got one of his leg locked and they're stretching him out long.
Look at the performance and teamwork from the Northern Wolves. Incredible performance. Wow, leveling every single bit of that. Now, Invicta have been very, very aggressive. Unfortunately, they directed their energy into the man, the legend himself, Ewan, who is just not going to let you take him down so easily. But any other fighter, honestly, and they would have had in the bag. Wow, loving every bit of that. So we've got Roland coming in for the Invicta team. He's one of these fighters that will make the difference in the list. Now, he is now semi-retired, so perhaps not as, well, not the same as he used to be. But
well, I wouldn't say that. It's still
fighter.
Roland is one of the most experienced fighters in the country. Vicious strikes, incredibly good grappling. And I think that with him on the field, the rest of the boys are going to feel that morale boost. They don't want to disappoint the boss man.
That's right. And I look at this lineup from Invicta. Big, big lads are on this side. And they're going to try to use that size advantage to become this immovable object, you know, and try to grind down the Northern Wolves. Now it is starting to rain a little bit, so the ground will become a little bit more slippery, easier to shift and make mistakes. So look out for that. Now this grapple has turned into 5 individual 1v1s, which is not how you should be fighting nowadays. But sometimes, you know, the old habits die hard.
I think that's what you really do not want to do against the Wolves, because this is their game.
Well, to be fair, I mean, the Wolves have had incredible teamwork. We'll see if they're going to be splitting up. And, okay, we've got Alex here getting loose. And, oh, no, we've got a fighter from the Northern Wolves. I believe it's Simon, who is being sat down. Yes, it looks like armor failure. His knee came off. That's a disaster for the Northern Wolves. Obviously, they had an incredible performance in the first round. They don't want to give this up because of armor failure. Now, Alex in the corner is doing an incredible job locking in 2 Invicta fighters. That is high IQ play. This is how you know this guy knows what he's doing. He knows that he's got 2 fighters on him.
Oh, that was an ill thought out kick. He should have kicked both feet on the ground, unfortunately. But no risk, there is no reward. And, well, they're looking quite well rested.
Okay, so here we go. Round 3 of this Northern Wolves versus Invicta fight. Now, obviously, the Northern Wolves are missing one of their key fighters, Danny George, who is who's organizing the event today. So that's a big loss for the team, or is helping organize the event. And ooh, what a train wreck! Wow, but 2 fighters down, and another one for the Northern Wolves. That's not great.
Big shot.
Big shot.
Number 19.
Oh, what a painful
and
shot!
The tree went down.
God damn, that Invicta fighter with incredible performance. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, round 1 of this fight between BMC and Draig from Wales. Right, I'm looking forward to this because I'll be honest, I have no expectations of how this is going to go. Okay, so we've got 5 individual engagements happening at the same time, and oh, what an incredible headshot with that halberd! Wow, that was great.
Obviously, he did the right choice, locking down Moose. You do not want to let him.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, he did a beautiful takedown, but he lost his glove. That's an armor failure.
Okay, but we had a BMC fighter get a takedown on the Welsh fighter in the corner. So this is now a, yes, an unfortunate position of 3 versus 3. Oh, no, now it's 3 versus 2.
Big hits for Moose. I would not want to be in that corner. That sound is just deafening.
Oh, the Axeman is coming, and he's got open. Oh, no, he's hitting him underneath the armpit. That has to hurt. Oh, and he's taking the knee. Now, I don't blame the Welsh fighter.
No,
and here we go. It's going to be round 2.
Draig is going with a more cautious, slower starts. No one wants to rush in. Until now.
Oh, what a charge. Wow, great energy from that Welsh fighter, pushing the BMC fighter all the way down to the corner of the list and squishing him in the corner. That number 10 is suffering right now.
He's going out.
Can he slip out?
Yes.
Wow, beautiful triple takedown from Team Draig. Wow, what a performance. The aggression, loving every bit of that. Now this is a disaster. 5v2 for the Draig team and a suicide, and I'm gonna call this. Love the energy from both of these teams. Now can the Welsh bring thunder just as they did in that second round? And looks like they are going in, guns blazing, and can they get those early takedowns to snowball? Oh, a beautiful trip in the middle of the list. So it is now 1 fighter down for the Draig team, sorry, from the BNC team. And, ooh, that was a big headshot to the side of the head. Wow. Now, there is a man advantage for the Welsh team. Can they capitalize on this?
Need to release her pole arm. He's locked in.
Okay.
There's no point trying to grapple there. Swing it like that. And
The
again.
halberd is doing big shots to the head. Now,
he's putting that axe into work.
the BMC fighter seems to be loving it because he's not getting out of there. And ooh, wow, what an incredible finish.
You need to represent.
Now, what usually happens is ISCA loves to showman in these battles and make very big, exaggerated moves, and they're incredible for the audience.
Ben
Now you
chasing
can see
Rory like a cat on a mouse,
Yeah.
and he's caught him. No, he's still on the move.
wow.
Ben decided to
So
just waste time with someone else.
I wonder if he can tire Ben out. You know, that's a good question. And oh my God, Ben has broken his axe. Another one. He's running back to grab. He's running back to grab his own, grab another axe. Now he's a blacksmith by trade, so he can make these weapons. And in his hands, they're effectively one use because the power that goes through when he hits, well, just breaks the weapon. So we can see a very equal fight so far. Now, what plays into the hands of the Glasgow fighters is the fight. Oh, we've got a takedown from the ISCA team.
Yeah, looks like Big
ooh,
Red.
and another
And
one.
that's Kyle taking his person down.
Wow, and I was just about to talk about how, well, kind of carry on. The longer the fight goes, the more tired the big guys from ISCA are going to get.
Oh no,
but
that's
these guys have made it. Oh, wow.
unfortunate
Then
slip.
falling with his prey like a sack of potatoes, I will add. Now here go round two. Can the Glasgow lads turn it around? Ooh. Stiff entries from the ISCA
One
fighters.
for one.
Good takedown attempt. However, the fighter from ISCA is being taken down with the Glasgow fighter. And again, we've split up into 4 individual grapples, which is something you don't want to do.
Well, in this case, since ISCA has such a kilo advantage over most of their fighters, it would be in their interest to break them up and just pick them up one by one, because individually they are bigger.
That's absolutely
Glasgow
true.
needs to organize.
Okay, we can see the 2 absolutely massive fighters fighting in the corner. One ISCA and one for the Glasgow. And we got one fighter splitting away and trying to make things happen. Now we can see Ben is getting someone in a headlock, trying to push them down, which is what he needs to do. Put his weight on top of a smaller fighter. That is his strategy, and that is how he wins his fight. Good dynamic entries from the number 12 on the ISCA side. Now he's unfortunately unsuccessful. Obviously going against a very, very strong team. Well, big lad. Wow, good takedown attempt. Oh, and a beautiful takedown from an ISCA fighter. Wow, I did not think that would go as smooth as it did. Okay,
Big
so
Draig
there's
and Big Ben together
2v1.
working on that very tiny Scottish man.
And unfortunately, the Scots have lost that second fight. Be out there, show, you know, incredible athleticism and performance. And this is it. Round 1 coming up. Now, very intimidating to be fighting your teammates and legends of this sport. One of the best teams in the world. And we've got a beautiful takedown attempt from JP on Sean in the middle of the list. Now,
JP's not
Sean
even blocking.
doing an incredible, showing incredible pro fighting skills in the middle of the list, representing Ireland, and JP representing Scotland. Now, we can see that these fights have broken into 5 individual grapples. which is interesting. I would be expecting a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm very sorry, Damien. I
teamwork.
don't see anything getting wiped with the floor or whatever you said.
That is true. I'm going to have to eat my words.
This is turning into the divided struggle. Kai's bringing out some pain compliance, and he does comply.
Wow, so big shots on James, who gets taken down with the shots now. Wow,
Beautiful
Luke
disarming
has...
strike, but he lost the sword himself.
That's right, yes, the momentum of his sword went against him. And, okay, wow, look at this. So, I think... right, okay, so, yes, White Company 1 have...
Big falchion, which can do quite a lot of damage himself, and a good buckler. He's one of the most competent grapplers we have in the UK.
And we've got this round 2 kicking off. Now, a lot of chaos happening. This reminds me of our training sessions where everybody's running around like headless chickens. However, don't be fooled by the chaos. These fighters know exactly what they're doing and where they need to be. So a quick takedown on Owen from Barney, and another takedown by Barney and JP. And it looks like the White Company 1 is dismantling Team 2 right
Sean
there.
Goh took the, no.
Great.
Sean Goh got taken down by
Jake and JP.
Jake and JP, yes.
That's right. Jake got Sean in a very, very tight spot. And wow, what a train wreck.
Ambush.
And it's over. 4 versus 1.
And step into the shoes, the big shoes.
Okay, so we go round 1. Northern Wolves moving confidently into this fight, almost nonchalantly. Great energy. They're matching the energy of the Welsh team. That's really, really good to see. Now, we've got some of the Welsh fighter. Ooh, taken down. Beautiful performance from the number 27.
So
they're working together.
Fighter, he really needs to get out of that corner.
Oh, wow, the axe head has just came off one of the fighters' axes, which is, quite a rare sight to see. Okay, so this is a very tricky situation for Team Draig. We've got 3v5, and now it's 2v5. This is a disaster.
Beautiful.
And the Northern Wolves take the first round. Sometimes to the fighters thinking, okay, they're not as experienced, we've got it in the bag. However, these Welsh guys have shown just incredible power and ability.
And
so
we have a lost weapon
be
already from a
underestimated.
Wolves guy.
That's right. He has to run back to go and get this.
Oh.
Ooh, a beautiful takedown from
almost
Simon. Amazing work.
Alex Fairfield managed to make a nice
and we've got
throw.
another takedown. So, wow, it's the Draig team falling. Clearly unable to, incredible head rip from Simon, and a beautiful teamwork from Ewan and Simon to take down that Welsh fighter. Now it's 3 versus 1 in the corner. Oh, that is very difficult.
They're doing their best to fold him up, and I think he's going to touch ground.
Yes.
And he does, and it's over.
This is it. Now, I just love the nonchalance from Alex. This round 1, and here we go. Invicta versus BMC. Let's go. Okay, that was a whiffed halberd shot from the BMC fighter, and yeah, we've got good movement happening.
Big shots from BMC.
Wow.
The Invicta fighter that left his friend there in the corner definitely left him on the chopping block, but another one switches back. You need to tag the polearm. You can't let these guys wail their big sticks around.
That's
freely.
right.
You need to mitigate that. You need to
Oh,
stop
a great
them.
headlock from the Invicta fighter on that BMC fighter. They're really dragging him down, and is he going to get a takedown? Oh my God. Oh, wow. It's a great performance from that number 1. I believe this is Roland, who managed to take the BMC fighters down. Ooh, what a toss! Great work from that number 19. Wow, and BMC 1-2. Okay, so we are back. Now, there's been an injury from the BMC fighter, but we are now doing the second round of this fight between Invicta and BMC. Oh,
And the
wow,
first
big
casualty.
mistake from the BMC fighter, charging into a massive fighter who, Invicta fighter who's, very agile and
Nasty
big,
shot from number 19.
big axe hits to the back. And, Invicta doing quick work of BMC here, unfortunately. Wow. Big shots to the back of that BMC fighter. Oh, good charge. And a big axe hitting this BMC
He's not
fighter.
having a good day. You can hear him from over here.
Yeah. No, this is hurt. This is painful. That number 19 brings the pain. And this is over all the time over there, okay?
The ground is holding up successfully, incredibly good.
That is true.
Despite of the weather. Oh, good energy from Glasgow Swordbreaker. They've survived the initial charge. A takedown for Glasgow Swordbreakers.
What an incredible takedown on Jake from the Glasgow Swordbreakers fighter number 7.
Now, can they capitalize on this? Do you think they can capitalize on this?
Absolutely. I mean, oh my God, a beautiful head rip. Now, unfortunately, the number 4 is holding up Barney, but he was tilting backwards. Now, Martin has turned this fight back around. Oh, with a big shot to the hand.
He tried to save his friend. He saved his friend with that shot, but he sacrificed his hand.
I gotta say, Martin looks like an executioner with this absolutely brutally his back. And we'll see. Can Glasgow Swordbreakers turn this around? Lovely movement from number 3 for the Glasgow Swordbreakers. The fighter
Good head rip by Oleg. He was waiting for that one.
Yeah, that's right. Now, 2 fighters for the Glasgow Swordbreakers are down. This is a very chaotic
Rory
situation.
got himself in a corner between JP and Barney.
Martin
That is
with
not
that.
a good place to be.
And Martin with the executioner's axe. I love the humor from Oleg. Easy takedown on that Glasgow. Okay, we've got a confident stride from ISCA and a big clash in the middle. In the, right side of the list. Okay, we've got the first takedown from the Welsh team. Excellent work. Now, wow, a suicide. And another takedown from the Welsh team. Wow, from number 7. Incredible performance. And another takedown from number 11. Wow, that's over.
That was a very quick fight.
They made quick work
I
of
blinked. It's
ISCA.
gone. So take the third. I wouldn't be surprised if we see all these heavy players stay in for the third.
I am
just grind it
looking
out.
forward to this charge. Look at the confident stride from ISCA. Walking down.
Kyle Everton lost
Looking
his
like
weapon.
impending doom. Okay, can the Welsh bring back thunder? Oh, we got the first fighter down. Ben has taken his opponent in the corner. And a big axe swing. Oh, right into the back of the Welsh fighter.
He is striking
He
two
is
people at once,
chopping.
and none of them are having
You
a
can
good
see
day.
the knees of that fighter giving. Now he just needs to carry on. Big knee to the bum. And a nice charge at the back.
Oh, he
a
managed to
good
get the head
head
up, Ben.
attempt. Now he has broken Ben's posture, but his teammate is helping him down, so that number 14 is unable to take Ben down. Good
this
help.
is not a great way to pull. I
Oh,
think
with a
that
big
Big
fall in the
Greg is
middle.
going to pull down his opponent and Big Ben as well.
So it looks like the Welsh team is down a fighter at the moment. It is 4v3.
And
Now-
Ben is free to do horrible things again.
Oh, big shot. And oh my God, what an incredible takedown from number 7. Oh no, but he exposes his back to a head rip from number 7 from the ISCA team. And wow, what a beautiful... And they take this victory, take this fight. The Welsh team hesitant to move forward, obviously potentially intimidated by the size of the ISCA fighters. And ISCA is bringing the pain to them, pushing them all the way to their side of the list. Now we've got a Ben manhandling number 13, trying to go for a low takedown to pick the fighter up. Oh my God, what is happening? Oh, and a suicide and a beautiful takedown from number 1.
Ben stays on his
ISCA.
feet.
Good job.
And he has a lot of backs. Which will he pick?
Now this is a dangerous situation for the Welsh team. They've got fight. Oh, it's over.
Just like that.
Unfortunately, for the Welsh, they have lost that 3rd round to 2 big lads against the 1 Welshman. Can he turn this around? He's obviously using the bodies to try and make the difference here. But unfortunately, the fighters are on their knees, not low enough.
I mean, he is between a rock and a hard place, but he's holding out.
Yeah. This is a really, really tough position to be in. He really needs to get out of that grip. He's putting a valiant effort. Wow, and the crowd cheering for a headbutt.
The crowd goes absolutely wild.
Yes, they're loving the headbutt.
He will not give up, he will not comply.
Yes, so everybody's cheering the smaller fighter.
He took
wow.
a part of the list away.
Yep, so it is over now. So ISCA sealing the deal, but yes, so Moose, who is the axeman for Team BMC, I think he got hit quite badly in the previous fight, and so he's sitting out. Okay, we've got good engagement from the Northern Wolves. They are locking the fighters down and using grappling as their fight of choice. I love the middle fighter from the BMC, you know, running around, searching for opportunities, and being very well aware of what's going on in the field. Oh, we got a suicide.
Unfortunate 1-for-1 in the corner there.
That's
very
right.
unfortunate.
Okay, so Alex, the number 21, is had enough of the number 10 from BMC running around, and so he's locking him down to see if to make sure he doesn't cause too many issues. Now, we got a takedown from the BMC fighter on the Northern Wolves. Apologies, he actually took down Alex. I got a little confused there.
Just a second too slow to save his
Okay,
friend.
right, so it looks like BMC have taken that round 1 against the Northern Wolves. Wow.
Oh, wow.
What a absolute immovable guy, you know, who has incredible power and very, very hard to shift.
Pole arms come out high straight away, and a fast play.
What an incredible takedown from the Northern Wolves fighter, number 22. Wow, that was
He's going for another head
really
rip,
good.
and he's locked in.
Oh no, and he takes Ewan down with his opponent.
You really got to watch the head rips. It's
That's
so
right,
easy
yeah.
to take out your friend. If they're connected together and you drag one of them to the ground, of course both of them is going to come the same way.
Oh, I'm loving the teamwork from the Northern Wolves fighters there.
Actually sat down at last.
Number 27 and 4 squashing the BMC fighter in the middle, and it's over. It's down. Now, there were some, obviously, friendly fire there. But yeah, here we go. Simon coming into the fight, number 7 on the field. He's absolutely immovable. Oh, and Ewan lost his weapon, so running back to retrieve a weapon. Now we had a suicide in the middle. Simon unfortunately being taken down, and Ewan back in action. Okay, so it continues to be 4 versus 4. Now we can see that Ewan is being attacked by two fighters. Oh, and a fighter from is it the Wolves? No, this is a BMC. Oh, and a beautiful takedown from Ewan. So this is a really bad situation, and it's over for BMC in the hierarchy of the UK circuit. So.
Well, to be fair, to give it to the boys in White Company too, it only took them a season to climb.
We're all the
from
time
bottom
giving
of
to the
rank
boys to White Company.
So
biased.
The midfield scrum, managing to place 4th in the league table last season.
I love the energy from the White Company. Sorry, from the Invicta fighters. They're really, really good. Oh, beautiful hits from Roland there. Yeah, so we've split up the fight between 5 different into 5 different fights and clinches. Can one of these fighters make a difference? Now, I'm surprised that the White Company fighters aren't trying to work together on takedowns or seeking opportunities. But sometimes it is what it is, you know. You get tunnel visioned into a fight against whoever's in front of you, and it's very, very tricky to break it off and go and seek an opportunity. Now we've got a suicide happened between an Invicta fighter and a White Company fighter, and what beautiful takedown from the Invicta fighter over a dead body. Wow. So White Company 2 in trouble now. Invicta is taking the lead and a man up. That number 3, beautiful takedown attempt with the head rips. Now they're stuck in a little bit of a gridlock on the side, and we can see that we've got Roland taking hold of the White Company fighter in the corner, and he drags him down with him, but oh nope. So what seems to have happened is Roland has scored a takedown. However, very strong fighters, and also Sean, so we'll see dynamic, you know, fighters trying to make the difference here. Okay. So quite a cautious approach from White Company so far.
Sean doing a big combination, putting shock and awe into his opponent, putting him in the corner.
Sean's showing off for the crowd with his pro fight skills. Now, unfortunately, these don't count or score. And a big charge into the side of the list. Now, we can see that 2 Invicta fighters are down, and this is a 3 versus 4 for White Company. So, wow, an incredible turn of events. Now,
I mean, White Company 2, they definitely want to win this, but they have to hack it inch by inch.
I love it what Luke is doing here with this Invicta fighter. He recognizes that there's a big scream going on, and he's grabbing the fighter's weapon to an attempt to disarm him. Now, this is how you should do this. If you can't get yourself in, you know, see if you can disarm your opponent. Because obviously, with no weapon, the fighter can't fight.
And he took that axe right back.
Oh,
good
no.
Number 19.
The Invicta fighter number 19 with an incredible takedown. He's equalizing the chances. Now, everybody's stuck in the corner. And we can see that number 14 is now
1 for 1.
Almost free to see if he can seek some damage. Now, it's now 2 versus 2.
Looks like Owen and Luke.
That's right, yes, versus number 19 and 14 for Invicta. Now, these 2 fighters from White Company are very, very resilient and strong. However, the Invicta fighters have shown incredible grit and strength. And
we're down to Luke.
We've got
20
Luke
versus 19. What number is higher?
Yes. Well, I must say there is a big weight advantage.
We have a draw.
Fighting the 3rd round to see if there is a 4th. Potentially. Okay, so good movement from Sean in the middle. He loses his weapon, so has to rush back to grab that. Can Invicta make a a beautiful takedown from number 4. However, he gets dragged down with his opponent, unfortunately. Okay, a good takedown attempt from Roland. However, he does get taken down again together with his opponent.
It's still way too even. It's way too even.
This is 3v3 still, and we've got James versus number 98 versus number 3 in the corner. And
he's got a good head grip there. That
nice scrum.
Fantastic control there.
Okay, who can make the difference in this situation?
I think we're watching 2 equal-sized forces colliding at the same speed. No one seems to have the upper hand. It goes back and forth inch by inch, and the energy is definitely running out of them.
That's true. Now you can see that we're basically occupying the 3 corners of this list. That's you know, not the greatest sight to see. We can see that the White Company fighters are pressing their advantage. And the number 3 is trying to use dead bodies to push James over them.
He's doing his best to resist, not to fall over the bodies. Stepping over, and he's
and
safe
James is
to help
free.
his friend.
He's charging in. Good charge.
Will he manage to pull this off in time?
But he now has to realize that...
and we've got a caterpillar going again.
Yes, the fighter he left is obviously chasing him down. Okay, so...
we got a very, very soft sit down.
Yeah,
1
so
for 1 again.
2 fighters came down.
It's so even.
Yeah, it's 1 versus 1 now. Unfortunately, the time goes against White Company 2 because, like we've mentioned, Invicta have won the first round. It was a draw in the second round, and now it's on White Company to make that comeback, to win that round back, to only then be even. They cannot be waiting around. They have to put all the effort into this to try and make a difference. I love it how they divvy each other up. You got the big guys fighting the big guys, and then the smaller guys fighting each other. That's fun.
Will Chris fall over the body or not? Or will he stand up? He's trying to hold on.
Oh no,
but he is down.
And he gets it. It is 2v1. Now, not enough to obviously end the fight immediately. However, Invicta is now confident. And good shot to the backside of James, who immediately feels it and turns around.
He is going to have to take a person down, 2 against 1. You only have 1 shot surviving that. Is to take one of them down and then give it to the other one.
Okay, I love the communication from the 2 Invicta fighters who are talking to each other during this bout. And can James of White Company turn this around? And a beautiful hip toss.
But Draig, I don't think they're going to go down that easy this time. Breaking up the line into individual fights. No one has come down yet. JP seems to be struggling a little bit with his 2-handed axe. He's trying to run to save his friend. It 1 hit, then it pushed back into the corner. We got 1 fight from Draig down. And the power play is starting to tilt. Bonnie and JP is desperately trying to take down this Draig fighter as fast as possible. He is not yielding. He's out to save his friend. And he goes down. Beautiful trip by Bonnie. Looks like Daniel Winter is down on the ground as well.
A really good fight from the Draig guys. I mean, you know, they're coming in as the underdog into this fight. However, they're doing
another
well,
White Company fighter goes down.
Okay.
3-on-1. White Company.
We've got a very, very strong lineup from White Company coming out there. Good
Oleg is
energy.
running, terrifyingly excited.
Look at the Welsh. Meeting
Good throw by Oleg.
Oof,
Down to
incredible.
another
And
one.
a
2 points to Oleg.
beautiful-
Will he
beautiful
get 3
header in.
points this round?
Wow. This man can't be stopped.
Big hits from Kai.
That's right, yes. The White Company giant himself.
And he just keeps going. He saved all this energy just for this fight.
Oleg with this. With
Oh, he
incredible
broke the
strength.
shield.
And it's over. 5 versus 1. That will be a no from me. However, we'll be observing this fighter to see if he can do any damage. And I can see that ISCA has decided to dose the big guys to BMC. So they have an
BMC fighter down, flat on his face.
lovely takedown from number 7. And ISCA bringing aggression. I love how number 5 is got a beautiful headlock, and a number 7 coming into the rescue.
Oh, he should not have left his friend.
Okay, well, they did manage to score a takedown on the other side, but number 7 from the BMC have managed to come back. Ooh, loving the energy from the number 5 from ISCA. Big punches to the number 3 from BMC, who's the middleman.
Ooh, slippage, close one on Alex.
Good
But
slippage, that's right.
he's not letting up. He's decided something, and he's going to see it all the way through.
That's correct.
It seems to be
okay.
quite even there in the corner.
It
We
looks
got
like
one
we've got
ISCA fighter
2
almost
fighters for
falling out.
BMC down, and ooh, wow, beautiful takedown from number 7. Wow, this guy is making a difference in this battle. He just equalized the scores now, so it's 3 versus 3.
It seems like Alex and his opponent on the other side of the field both went down together.
The BMC fighter is down, so this is a 2v1. That's a pretty rough position after all this. The number 7, who was fighting so valiantly, has fell to the floor. Now, can the fighter in the corner make a move? Typically, in these situations where it's 2v1, whenever you're outnumbered, the 2 fighters usually get overconfident, and so that's a good time to pull something off. Surprise attacks.
But
Oh, he's getting
that
bent.
was very lucky of him. If that axe
Oh,
fall
no.
then a little bit further
And he
into the list,
slowly
he could
slips
not have
down.
picked that up again. Wet, their equipment is getting worn. Thonging is stretching, leather is stretching.
Here we go,
People-
round 2.
Things fall out of place, and then the marshals, when equipment is no longer doing the protection needs to do, unfortunately, he has to sit out. He cannot walk into the list
Very
just
dynamic,
because it worked previously.
We've got a very dynamic opening from ISCA, and a beautiful pin by Big Ben onto the number 3, who's the smaller fighter. He's a beautiful headbutt coming from Ben. Now he's not getting. Well, he actually is getting stuff done. Ooh.
1 point for Big Ben. And
Nice.
he's walking to help his friend Alex.
Okay.
No, that was Big Greg. Very, very sorry. Ben is still trying his best to get. Oh no! Unfortunately, he
they
went down
both
with him.
fall to the floor. Now
Unfortunate
it
slip,
is
but the grass
still.
is getting wetter. It is.
Yes, and it's getting nice and slippy, and it's over for BMC. ISCA has taken the second round with a up there at the top. Now, not to take away too much, obviously, from Glasgow Swordbreakers. I mean, these guys have shown incredible grit.
Scotland is walking in very confidently, but the first kill
but
goes
the first
to Invicta.
takedown from Invicta, from that number. Oh, I can't see it. Oh my
Rory's
God!
coming in to save his
What a
friend.
bomb!
He got one big hit in.
Oh no!
Unfortunately,
The momentum takes out the fighter from Invicta, who managed to score a takedown. And oh my God! What an incredible
He was
donkey
not happy
kick from
about
that number
falling down
7! Wow! What a kick!
that didn't
number
just
4
hurt him in
is
the gut. I think that hurt his pride.
Yeah, that was a very, very good shot to the chest.
I think they're definitely going to try to take the third round. They're going in with strong confidence.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This round 2 starting. We've got a first takedown from Roland on the list side, and another beautiful takedown from Invicta. Great field awareness from Roland, and that's why he is one of the better fighters. I mean,
both teams looking as ready as they can be at this point.
Okay, here we go. Y Company 2 versus the Northern Wolves. Now, this is going to be an interesting fight. Both of these teams have similar styles in a way. Both rely heavily on teamwork as well as individual skill. And so this is going to be a very, very tough fight for both of these teams. Now, the Northern Wolves have got a lot more experience behind them. So, yeah, we'll see how that plays out. We've got some individual clinches happening at the moment, but everybody's relatively close to each other and looking for opportunities to see if they can help out their teammates. Love that, obviously. Good work. So we've got Sean locking one of the Northern Wolves fighters down, and James attempting a hip throw.
Does not work.
No, this
the
is...
leg strength of the 98 is something else. You need some extra to bend that.
So, we've got...
And...
a beautiful takedown.
He lost... No, he got his face.
The Northern Wolves fighter against James. That's going to be a big loss. And we've got Chris fighting on the White Company side, fighting his former teammates. He's holding strong, and now a suicide. Yes, 1 for 1 on the other side, and now we've got a nice scrum happening over here. And
unfortunate for Luke, he had the grip, but he slipped.
Yes, that's right. This is what happens when you're fighting Ewan, who is just springs up. You know, you will take him down, and he springs back up. Now, this is an interesting situation. We've got Sean and Chris against 4 Northern Wolves fighters, and Chris gets taken down. And it is over for White Company 2. They turned this around. Now, this is looking like a solid lineup from the Northern Wolves.
Sean
Will they be able to break?
No one's embracing Sean's challenge.
Oh, again, Sean showing off his pro fight skills. Now, I did tell him in the back that he hopefully realizes that there are no points to be scored in this competition.
I think it's
but obviously
to catch the attention he wants.
That's right, yeah. And obviously these shots do hurt. Especially because they're very accurate. I mean, there's some stiff shots coming onto the head. I mean, that will rattle you. Okay, so it looks like we have divvied up into 5 individual engagements. I love that they're all staying close together so that they can support each other. Now you can see that Chris is locked in with Ewan at the moment, and yeah, these are 2 fighters that are very, very tough to take down. I love the support from Simon.
Beautiful hand shots.
A beautiful takedown by the number 27 on Sean. Good job.
Here he comes in to save his friend against Chris.
Yeah, that's
Good
bad
lock
news.
On the head. Ewan's taking his lead in front of him. They're going to drag him out, and there he goes down.
Oh no, Chris is down. Now, this is a disaster for White Company 2. I mean, they lost 2 fighters, and one is being bent down with Ewan wailing at him.
A weapon
that's
broke.
Never a
he
good
needs
thing.
to get this other one out.
That's James. Now, James is a big fighter and very, very strong. He's going to be a very, very difficult thing to take down. Good takedown attempt from Alex on Dom, who managed to slips out. And yeah, but unfortunately, Luke gets taken down by Mike Wild and the number 27, I believe. Yes, and it's now a disaster for Y Company too. I mean, it's the surrounded by the wolves, literally and figuratively. About to start this fight between BMC and Y Company 1, round 1. Here we go. And how Oleg skipping towards his opponent. The man
from over here.
Yes, the man is just clearly having a lot of fun fighting in the list today. Incredible performance all throughout the day. Oh, we've got a 1-for-1 takedown, and Oleg with a beautiful hump and bump. They're at the list, and yeah, great takedown. That was a very clean cleanup, and wow, what an incredible restraint from Oleg. I want to believe that BMC will make this, you know, turn this around, but very unlikely.
BMC open up their middle a little bit. Very dangerous move when you have Kai there.
Another fighter already down. JP throwing the beautiful shots, disarming his opponent with a very precise axe swing. And yeah, God, these BMC fighters are getting absolutely filled in with the axes.
Big chops from Kai. He's really making his axe shaft work today.
Now, I wouldn't want to be that BMC fighter. That was very brutal, powerful, very energetic, brutal. Now I want to see this clash between Scott and Whale. And that's right, that's what I meant to say. Scott and Whale. Scottish and Welsh.
Oh, they're relying heavily on teamwork. They obviously got a plan. It looks like they have the same plan, and they just have to see whose plan is the stronger.
Yeah, so it looks like the guys have given up on all the teamwork, and they just are loving the headbutting from the two fighters.
They had the same plan. They just needed to know who was the best headbutter.
Yeah, so they've given up on the teamwork and just decided to go into 5 individual clinches. Now, the Scottish team have come on top so far, and the Welsh are a fighter down at the moment. Oh, big 1-for-1 in the corner. Now it is a 2 versus 2. Oh, and they're using the body to try and take down the number 14 from the Welsh.
Switching targets again, going to the other corner. A very smart move indeed, and he manages to secure the kill.
Lovely
down
takedown.
To 2 versus 1, so the fight will continue.
Unfortunately, goes down with his opponent. Now, the Scottish guy from the Three Towers team has got a great headlock, and look at the teamwork coming from these. Ooh! Beautiful takedown.
That is why you grind it out.
Yeah, beautiful push. Great awareness on the battlefield using the dead bodies. Fantastic. Now we got a showdown 1v1. This better not be a 1-for-1, because I'll be pissed. I want the number 14, you know, showing what he's made of. Now, what he's so far showing is his back, and the number 1 is taking the advantage. Wow. Great show so far. Okay, here we go. Wow. Look at the line from the Scot. The way they move. Loving that stride. Okay, so...
that sideline inch by inch.
Oh, wow. Almost, one of the Scottish guys almost tripped. Now
they are trying to decide who's the best individual fighter, but number 15 from Draig got the right idea. He's made himself free, chopping away.
That's a great response from number 6.
Very fast response.
Yes, that's right. He saw his teammate number 3 getting, well, struck with a halberd, and he went out there to break away and try and save him. Oh, we got a first takedown by number 11 from the Welsh. Incredible job. Now, oh no, he lost concentration, and the number 3 came up behind him to score an incredibly quick head rip.
I mean,
Fantastic.
that looked like the hard mode head rip because his opponent was a lot taller. He's managed to at least grab the pole arm of him. He's neutralizing that pole arm.
Yeah, the number
Even
3.
if it's a 1-for-1, if
Yeah.
you neutralize the pole arm but you got a sword and shield yourself, you are doing your team a favor. You don't want him running around freely. But it doesn't look like he can secure the takedown.
Oh, it looks like we had a illegal hit in the groin, a knee in the groin from the Welsh fighter onto a Glasgow fighter.
Oh, they really want to win this.
Okay. Wow. It makes me wonder if they... okay, so the Scottish fighter recovered.
Oh, unfortunate 1-for-1.
Yes, he managed to pull a fighter down. However, he pulled his teammate with him, which is an unfortunate situation because it is now 2v2. And that is, you know, a very, very draining fight. Now, I love what the number 5 fighter is doing. He's going around and trying to...
There we go. We need to test the hip plates a little bit.
Yes, that's right. I'm not going to lie, these light taps aren't going to make the difference here. But I love how the bigger Scottish fighter goes right on top of the Welsh fighter and does get a takedown just with his weight alone.
Oh, but there's one more
that
left.
is really, really good. Now, it is 2 versus 1. 2 Scottish fighters against 1 Welsh fighter.
It looked like their captain Di in the corner, holding the foot down as good as he can, but when 2 grown men clad in steel are jumping on your back like that, how is he standing up?
Now, unfortunately, the Welsh fighter gets taken down, and that is a win for the Glasgow Swordbreakers.
We also got almost all the big boys in the field from ISCA. This is their strongest lineup. They want to take this first round and set the tone for the rest of the pace.
Now we've got Kyle in the middle representing ISCA. He's a great fighter. Ooh, with a beautiful blindside from Kyle.
He
wow,
was waiting for that, just biding his
incredible.
time for that. Oh, will he find the new back? Yes, he will.
Oh, nice knee right on top of... Oh, he's hitting his opponent's shield. Now there's a 1-for-1 in the far left of the corner. Unfortunately, well, the Northern Wolves are down 1 man, and Mike Wilde is currently being pulled down by Kyle and a number 1 from ISCA.
And there
they
go,
get it.
and Kyle's already onto another one.
Wow. What an incredible performance from Kyle in this round. The number 8. Good effort. And the number 21 is down from the Northern Wolves, and they clean up. Wow. Gotta be a podium, right? Okay, and here we go. Big cheers from ISCA. They are really determined to win this fight. Oh, big knees.
Big strike with the pole arm on the other side of the field. Number 7 is having a bad day because
Simon
no one is
getting
helping him.
He's absolutely bombed. Number 12 with the 2-hander. Wow.
Giving a rest, switching targets, very smart.
Now,
If
number
it doesn't get effect from one, he will
27,
from another.
I believe it's Kieran. I'm not sure. He cannot be letting the number 12 run around. You know, he's. Okay, so this is looking very, very even right now.
Very great field awareness from number
teams,
12. He very fast switched target to his friend, going for the save, and now he has a dominant grip on his neck.
Oh, good takedown attempt on Ewan, but you got to put more effort into that to take down Ewan. You got to be careful that he doesn't counter throw you, because that's his that's this guy's art. So we can see that the fighting has turned into 5 individual fights. And the fighters are looking into the list to see if they can spot any opportunities.
I think the Wolves are definitely dragging it to their end of the pool now. They want to go to the deep end, drag it out as long as they can.
Oh no, it's the first fighter from ISCA that is down. Northern Wolves with an advantage. And there is a 1-for-1. on the left-hand side of the list.
And will he go down over the body? Will he go down over the body? Yes,
that is a good
he
question. No, he was just able to lean on it. Very cheeky, but not against the rules, I suppose.
Well, a body is counted as ground, so can you lean on a body? No, you can actually not.
Well, it depends how much leaning you're doing. If it's if all your weight is over that body, then
Yeah,
I suppose you're out.
And how upright they are. Obviously, if they're sitting up and you're touching them, obviously you're still in the game.
Oh wow! Oh, a beautiful takedown attempt and score from Ewan. Again,
So
this
the
guy.
Snowball is running. The snowball is running now down to the field of Northern Wolves.
Okay, so we've got a 4 versus 2. Alex has done a great job holding down this big ISCA fighter with a number 1. You know, he's a much smaller fighter himself, so that's good effort. You know, he's keeping that man from causing more damage
Are they going to
somewhere
manage
else.
to hump and bump Big Draig?
They have to be very, very careful because obviously big guy, big power. It only takes very little to throw some of these smaller fighters around.
I think they're going to make the win on the other side of the field.
Ewan and
He's
Kieran, I
already
believe,
bending.
are working down that ISCA fighter, and they score. No, that was Ewan and Simon. Excellent performance.
But no, the Wolves have already seen that once.
Okay, we've got Mike Wild on the Northern Wolves side coming in. We'll see if he can make a difference in this battle. And Kyle, obviously being super, super effective in the previous fight. Oh,
First kill goes to
beautiful
ISCA.
takedown. Nice. That's a devastating early loss for the Northern Wolves. Ben grappling with Ewan in the back. Oof. Kyle with a strong takedown attempt against the number 27. Okay. So we've got the ISCA fighter searching for opportunities to help out his teammates. And we've got a 2-on-1 against number 27. They're attempting a hump and bump, but there is some miscommunication from between ISCA. And oh my God!
Unfortunate slip.
An incredible. No, that was not a slip. That was a good takedown from 27 with a head toss.
Oh, it looked like that foot really did
No.
find
This
any
was a
friction.
good takedown, and oh my God, number 27 got Kyle into a very, very tough position. He's bent all the way down, and he's putting all the weight on top of him, and he gets a takedown. Wow, number 27 with a beautiful turnaround for his team, the Northern Wolves. It is now 4 versus 3. Wow, what a turn of events with the with a very unfortunate early loss at the beginning. They're able to turn it about. Oh my God, there's so much weight. Right, we've got a 1-on-1. We've got a 1-on-1 happening between Mike Wild and number 1. And
that
number
means the
1.
fighters have to go into the middle. Now, in a champions fight, there are some special rules in apply. If one of the fighters, manage to push the other fighter to the back of their list, they have won. So, part sumo rules, which is not a great day for Mike Wild because he's facing off against the Greg.
A much bigger opponent, obviously. However, Mike Wild has incredible experience, so I don't believe that he's going to let himself push him into the back of the list. Okay, so Mike is turning this around. Okay.
Oh, and now Greg realized it was a champions fight. Is by just stomping people even harder. You can see they're ready. Confident start.
I want to watch the number 7 as well from the BMC team, who's been. That was a very good recovery from Sean, almost slipping there as he was charging. Now I want to see the number 7 from the BMC team, who has made some incredible takedowns in this fight. But yeah, we got a... sorry, Jonathan, I interrupted you there.
So we are seeing the snowball starting to fall on one side of the field instead of the other. The power play is in force.
We got James getting a takedown on the White Company side, and there is Chris and James attempting a takedown on that number 7, working together, softening. So James is softening the number 7 down. Ooh, what an incredible energy from number 7. He's pissed, yeah.
It was a one-handed axe, but I mean, the sound that made it definitely got his attention.
Now Sean cannot let that number 10 run around from BMC, because he can cause a lot of damage if he wants to. I mean, he's shown that when left alone, he's a decision maker.
So, I mean, BMC is doing a good job dogpiling into the corner to take all the mobility away from White Company's got the number advantage at the moment. They got a 2-on-1 situation in the corner, which the two teammates is trying to protect so they can do their work on BMC's number 7.
Great takedown from Sean, nice on that number 10. Eliminating that fighter from the fight is definitely a good move, and it's now 3 versus 2. Or is it 4 versus 2? I cannot see. It looks like it's 4 versus 2. So BMC is definitely in trouble here.
They're holding on quite well.
Ooh, and a final takedown. Beautiful takedown from, I believe, Dom. Nice.
Shock and awe. I would tell them to give everything they have left in them and just go as hard as you possibly can. Victory or Valhalla. There's nothing left to save. We're at the end part of the day. Even if you're tired, there's nothing to hold back for. Your energy, you need to expel it. If you go home and you didn't give everything you had, you're going to have a captain who's going to be very angry at you.
I'm loving the punches from Sean. I mean, the guy is very, very light, but these shots do hurt.
But he managed to take out a polearm in the left close corner, which unfortunately plays to the favor of White Company. Taking out a polearm is always advantageous.
Wow,
even
White Company
if you go down yourself, unfortunately.
Getting 2 more takedowns, and now it's BMC back to a familiar spot of 2 versus 4. I'm gonna have to eat my words. The White Company 2 is dominating this fight.
Yeah, you can see White Company 2 here is actually making really good use of having the numbers advantage. They space themselves out. They try to break him up from the middle to utilize the space to get all that number advantage in and put a maximum amount of violence onto the team for as long as possible.
Now, I will say that number 10 does not want to get taken down until, obviously, he gets suicided. Martin and Oleg. Now, from the Invicta side, Roland's out on the field. He's obviously the guy who makes the difference. And then the other guys, unfortunately, I don't know anybody's names. Okay, lots of movement.
Lots of big hits as well. I mean, White Company is out polearming them 2-1.
Oh, Martin with the executioner's axe, you know, bringing the pain, managed to disarm one of the Invicta fighters.
Oh, good Sasai from behind from JP, putting that judo to good show.
Ah, that was a heavy takedown from Oleg. Wow, and Martin as well, and it's over. We got a change of lineup for both teams, and here we go, coming up to round 2 of this fight versus between Invicta and White Company.
There's a little hesitation at the start, of course, and
oh no, the middle fighter from Invicta has slipped.
This is what I'm talking about. You have to mind your feet when the rain stops falling. We're on ice.
That's right. Okay, so it looks like that was very, very quick.
Big strikes from Kai. Oof. He did not want to swing that 2 times.
No. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, when the English North meets the British North, or the Scottish North even, that is always a fun fight, because both of them are representing, I mean, Honor in Arms is a long-standing club, you know, they have a lot to prove, you know, old name, but these guys who come here from Scotland, they don't waste their gas money for nothing. They're here to prove something.
Oh,
And the first kill goes
takedown
to Scotland.
That's right. That was a great head rip attempt from the Scottish fighters. Now, it's not looking good for Northern Wolves with one man down at this point. Now, obviously, everybody's sapped from energy. And number two...
Oh, that's some good teamwork here on the left side of the list. They are talking to each other and they are grappling him simultaneously.
That's right. I love the fact that the number 27 from the Northern Wolves recognizes that his teammate Mike Wild is in trouble. However, he does get taken down. He did manage to take a Glasgow fighter with him. So the Northern Wolves remain at an advantage.
Oh, unfortunate.
Beautiful takedown. Wow.
They had the power play, but now it's back to equal. This is the grind. They're 1-on-1. They're far away from each other. They don't know where the friends are. I don't think they can hear each other at this distance, but someone needs to break away to make something happen, take down their opponent, but no one has a dominant hold.
Wow, I will say.
It might look like the Wolves guy at the end there has a dominant hold, but he's countered by the underhook. The Glasgow guy is going to take that, and he does. He managed to get out, no bother.
Absolutely. And, we got another one-on-one. Right, okay, so 2v2. And these fighters have split. Now, I'm confident that Ewan isn't going to fall. So all eyes on fighters. I believe the Glasgow fighter, his name is Chris. Not 100% sure. I do recall the guy from the Passage of Arms many years ago. The number one. He's an incredibly tough and resilient fighter. Yeah, I remember the first time I saw him fight, when he punched someone in the head off his axe or mace came right off. It was really funny. Oh, an incredible takedown from the number one. Wow, good job. Now, these two Glasgow fighters are fighting Ewan, okay? Now,
they are doing the exact right thing, how to handle one opponent in the corner. You push him in, you bend him backwards like a banana, and you try to get behind his legs, get the heels off the ground, and put him down. But they are absolutely doing it to the toughest fighter they can.
Yeah. Now, Ewan is he's a little bit like a stump, you know, and a bit of like a spring at the same time. Now,
there we go.
Unfortunately, he gets dragged down his team this time. I wonder how that's going to go. The biggest guy on the Northern Wolves side of things is Simon, probably.
Simon is not a tiny man. He's got some good muscles packing behind him.
That's right.
But in a team sport like this, you can have variance in sizes and shapes of bodies, and it's down to your, I would say, like your collective fight IQ, how you manage to utilize this. Beautiful takedown to Scotland.
First takedown, yes, by the massive guy. Wow, that's putting them at an early lead. Now they are fighting
they're
against.
Both putting pressure on the neck and kicking his legs.
Oh,
beautiful.
And Alex comes down from the Northern Wolves team.
Showing how 2 versus 1 takedowns are made.
This is going to be an uphill battle for the Northern Wolves. The Scottish team is putting everything on the line. Wow.
Ewan is holding 2 people by himself. He definitely looks like he's having a time. I don't know if it's a bad time or good time yet, because he is soaking up 2 people's attention.
It looks like Ewan has been disarmed. Now I must say, it looked a little bit like an arm lock from my point of view, from that number 3. But well, Ewan has not complained, therefore we continue the fight. Now this is a disaster, really. It's 5 against 3 here.
The Wolves are trying to grind it out as good as they can
Oh,
from a bad
what a
situation.
beautiful hump and
but I don't
bump,
think they
and
will
they
be
get a takedown.
That was a beautiful hump and bump.
It's 2 versus 5. Now Ewan is a tough opponent to take down, but even he won't be able to, you know, withstand the 3 Scottish fighters. Obviously, he's
Ewan is in his
he's
favorite
disarmed
place now.
as well.
He's in the corner where Ewan loves to be.
True,
now,
but he's disarmed. So and it's over. Wow, the Scottish fighters really pleased. Have been, you know, performing very, very well, and wow, we got
Sean's
some
pointing out an
from
opponent. I think it's challenging someone. Now you should never take that bait.
No, you shouldn't. Sean, fueled by his latest successes in the pro fight circuit, emboldened. But that's, I guess, the Irish for you, which is a good thing, ultimately.
Well, I think he's successfully using that renown because people don't dare letting him out of his sight. If he calls someone out and takes attention, he will be able to pull attention away from his teammates.
We've got a takedown for the Draig per team. Chris from White Company falls down. So this is an early lead for the Draig and the Welsh. Can they keep this up? Okay, so we've got a little bit of a gridlock in that corner. We can see that number 12 fighting.
Oh, we got a little
Luke.
wrestling match going on. That could have been anyone's throw, but they both got out alive.
Okay, loving the headlock attempt against James by the Welsh fighter, but unsuccessful. Okay, so we're looking at a big scrum in the corner. We can see that these fighters are trying to put lots and lots of weight on top of the fighters underneath. Now, I believe both fighters have come down. So it looks like 2 Draig fighters are down. So, yes, White Company has taken a lead. Wow, incredible turn of events. We've got 4 versus 2.
Ooh.
4 versus 3, rather.
The sound of that axe. Is he a percussionist or a fighter?
Yeah.
Oh, Shango goes down. I think we've... No, we got a 1-for-1.
Okay, nice. Good takedown. And it's 3 versus 1. ISCA.
I mean, as a rule of thumb, I would never run on wet grass, even with good shoes. But when you see that opening, when you see your friend in trouble, you have seconds. And then, you know, instinct will take over. And you just have to take a chance.
That's right. Okay, I'm loving the energy from Draig. I mean, these guys, good fighting attempt from number 6, who's, I believe, a Knyaz UK fighter. And we've got a takedown from a White Company fighter. And another one comes down. So it is now,
Good
even.
grip from a Draig. Oh, they managed to take him down.
2 Draig fighters take a White Company fighter down. They've got a lead at the moment, but they've managed to score another takedown. Oh my God, this is as even as it can get.
I mean, I can't skip track. Who's having a lead, who doesn't?
Wow. We've got a 2v1, ladies and gentlemen. James from White Company.
James, but James get grabbed from behind, and there's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. This win goes to Draig.
Well, you try to keep the 2 in a line, running, you know, getting in the way of each other. That's what you're trying to do. Moving about, rotating. Now, obviously, it's possibly an experience issue, but who knows? I mean, it's easy for me to sit here and comment on these things.
Oh, and the first kill goes to White Company, but it's a 1-for-1. It's another 1-for-1. We're down to 3-3.
That was a heavy Heavy takedown.
Oh, and it goes to Draig, the 3-2. Will they be able to capitalize on this quick enough?
That's right. So this is
We got James. I think James will take that kill over there.
Yeah, well, hopefully he can secure that takedown. No,
Oh,
he
1-for-1.
falls himself. Now
It's
it's a
2-on-1.
2v1 against, I believe,
It's a Luke.
Luke. Yes, that's right. Now, Luke has been in the sport for about 3 years, and that man knows how to fight. Oh, it looks like we have a one of the Draig fighters take a knee. I want to know.
I think he fell over a body very discreetly.
Oh, looks like we've got a 1 versus 1. Okay, right.
To a champions fight. I hope they know what's going on this time. You need to push your opponent to the back of the list or take him out in the middle of the field.
Now, we'll say this is Luke versus Joel. Fighting a good Osotogari attempt from Joel. Now, Luke recovering nicely. And it looks like in the championship fight, it's all about just touching that. They've got some of the best fighters on the field right now. And so these guys are coming out with the strongest they can in that first round.
I mean, obviously, Invicta is going to want to protect their number 2 spots.
Incredible
They want the silver.
Oh, and a
my
double
God, 2
takedown.
incredibly good throws.
Wow. That was fantastic. I believe that's a number 7 from Invicta, 17 from Invicta. Wow.
Oh,
using
1-for-1. This is turning the fight. There's only 2 of the ISCA fighters left. Now it's 2 of the big boys, so they are going to have to work hard to keep this advantage.
great battlefield awareness by Roland, who spotted that number 7 coming up behind him. Good awareness. Incredible. Now, ISCA is making this look easy. Invicta is making it look easy.
Well, they are having a hard time then getting them down.
Did you see that?
ISCA is not yielding.
Number 1, Roland, has been, punching the ISCA fighter and disarming another ISCA fighter while he's punching.
I'm doing what I love right now, so this is not even a job.
Now you can see that the big boy squad remains on the ISCA side. They know that they need to. They're the big, people that make the difference.
First ISCA
but we got
fighter's
ISCA
already
fighter
down.
down. Oof, not great. Oh, lovely. Front leg kick from that number 14, and another front leg from number 4.
Night Marshal is calling for hold.
It looks like we've got all fighters have been told to remain in the same spots. And here we go, continuing this second round between ISCA and Invicta. With 1 man down, ISCA will have to make it count, Oh, lots of movement.
Oh,
and running
another
around in
ISCA
the middle.
fighter goes to the ground, but an Invicta
Yes.
fighter is disarmed. He can't be useful at the moment.
Lovely takedown from that number 15. Now, he did lose his weapon, but managed to recover quickly. Now, this looks like a dire situation. Oh, no, we can hear an audible...
Oh, no. Ben goes to the ground. He managed to take another fighter with him. You don't want to be underneath Ben when he falls.
And they are calling the fight.